Hey folks, families of South Carolina fatal accident victims have legal rights. It's called a wrongful death case, but it's going to be hard for you to prove your rights. You are a traumatized victim with no legal knowledge, and the insurance company is going to be heartless in protecting its money from you, no matter how badly you need it or how much you deserve it. One of the key reasons to hire a wrongful death attorney is for him to gather the evidence and evaluate it to help you arrive at the right settlement amount. Here's how we assess these cases in my office. First, make sure you're the personal representative. That's the only person who can file a wrongful death lawsuit. Second, figure out who the beneficiaries are. Only certain family members qualify for a settlement. Third, figure out who's at fault. That's called liability. That often involves an evaluation with whether there are punitive damages that can be available. The factors for determining that are complex, and the insurance company is going to fight them extremely hard. 4. Determine how much insurance is available to pay the settlement. This is a critical consideration in almost every case because most people and businesses just don't have the money or assets to pay a settlement. Sometimes this can only be found out by filing a lawsuit. And if it's a car accident, you need to know whether the victim's policy can pay to give you a better settlement. The victim's insurance company is not going to volunteer this information, and figuring it out can be tricky. 5. Determine if filing suit immediately is best. This consideration is often driven by our concern over whether evidence is going to disappear. 6. Evaluate the relationships between the victim and the beneficiaries. That's because a key component of the settlement is damage caused by the loss of the victim's relationship. 7. Evaluate or prove the financial loss caused by the victim's death. This often requires an expert like an accountant or an economist, especially if the victim had a job that had benefits. 8. Prove medical bills, funeral bills, and the victim's conscious pain and suffering. This is a separate case brought on behalf of the victim's estate. It's called a survival action. We comb through medical records and consult with any witnesses who were around the victim at the time of the accident to prove conscious pain and suffering. We also help protect the estate from medical creditors, including health insurance, by negotiating repayment of bills related to the accident. There's a lot you've got to prove to get a good South Carolina wrongful death settlement. Don't sell your family short in the only chance you've got to do your case right. Call me to get your questions answered in a free, no-pressure strategy session so you can get peace of mind you desperately need. I thank you for thinking about this with me, and I hope I see you soon.